PowerTalk Productions presents Dr. B, the ultimate legacy builder. PowerTalk is a movement, not just a show. Join us to explore life's challenges, share success stories, and uncover profit secrets from top experts and innovators. Get inspired, gain confidence, and elevate your business and life. Dare to be you and step into your greatness with PowerTalk. Thanks for connecting with Dr. B. Let's create a lasting legacy together.
Welcome everybody to the PowerTalk live show. This is the place where we inspire, we motivate, and we give people confidence to step into their greatness, to step into anything that they desire to do. Especially this week, I have been interviewing leaders from around the world who are humanitarians, because we are ready to launch our ebook called Leading with Your Heart and Soul. And with me today, I have a very, very special guest. She is my sister from another mister. And I love her dearly with all my heart. Her name is Ambassador Dr. Randi D. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, my sister. I love you too.
Yes, I mean, I love you. And you know what? Like, Dr. Randi, she is an amazing lady. Like, she's constantly always just giving. Like, she doesn't even notice sometimes that she's giving, and she overdoes it in giving. And I just want to take this time to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everyone that you have given your time, your energy, your devotion to any project that has been out there. Thank you. I mean, you mean the world to us. And I know that there's not many times that we tell you this, because we're always busy. We're always trying to give to others. But I think this is the moment to really acknowledge you and thank you. And for those of you that are watching, make sure that you thank Dr. Randi here in this show. Tell her thank you. Tell her how much you love her, because she's an extraordinary lady, humanitarian, and she truly is and does serve from her heart and from her soul. So I'm going to let you tell people who you are and where you're from, and then I'm going to come back and we can go deep into the humanitarian.
Okay, well, thank you for the kind words. I'm a little shy now, but thank you. My life has always revolved around education. As a lifetime language arts educator for 50 plus years and so much more than that, teaching has been my passion, my spiritual journey of giving. My heart and soul love opening the minds of people, both young and old, to help them acquire new skills, whether it's learning English or improving their English, or inspiring or teaching them better life skills, or inspiring them to dream bigger, as I've always do. I taught in American public schools for 37 years, and after retiring, I went to Egypt for 3 months to teach English as a second language to young adults. Upon my return from Egypt, my first book, my memoir on my life in Egypt, was written. This created my passion to lead with my heart and soul through my books and through my words. I currently write in all genres except screenplays, and I'm actually taking a screenwriting class, so that will be added to my genre soon. My new novel, Random Wanderings, was published in 2023. All my writing, no matter whether it's my books or in the many anthologies that I've been in, teach inspirational life skills, how to live a better life, how to help others, and how to be the best you that you can be. After the sudden tragic death of my first husband, Bill, I became certified in 4 coaching categories, including NLP. This led to my next passion, my new challenge, to become a visionary book coach and master editor. I now help people tell their stories. We all have stories that we need to share to others to inspire each other. Also, I feel that writing your story sometimes is a very healing process. I know when my husband died, I was in a book where we wrote about how we survived COVID and the tragic death of my husband, and it was very healing. I know that teaching has been my passion. After I graduated from college, I knew that I had to be a teacher. My whole family, our teachers. We believe that education is one of the most important professions in the world. And without a good education, it is so difficult to achieve the success and happiness that you want. I feel I'm constantly teaching and hopefully inspiring others on how to create a better world by being a positive role model as a humanitarian lady who helps people with my heart and soul. My speeches and my writing always reveal ways we as a global community can work together for the mutual sisterhood and brotherhood society so we can achieve more love and more understanding. I long for people to look inside their hearts and minds and souls and then join me on this amazing quest to achieve a future world of peace and unity. Working together, as Dr. B and I always say, we can achieve anything we want.
I love it. I mean, I truly believe that we can achieve anything we want. And for those of you that are listening, you truly have to believe in what you truly desire and then just go for it. If you fail, you fail. You learn from the mistakes. You ask people for support and for help. And guess what? You get back and you keep going because you can achieve anything you truly desire. Now, Dr. Randi, I know you and I have been traveling and we meet people from all over the world, and we meet people that are serving other people through, service work. So tell me though, why, and tell me that story that led you to doing what you do today. Like, why humanitarian work?
Well, I just love giving. I'm like you. On one of your earlier shows, you talked about how it's hard for you to receive. I'm the same way. I'm a
Yeah.
giver, and that's the reason you mentioned earlier. I do so many things for free because I just love helping people. I think I think it's being a teacher, and we're both teachers. I think as teachers, we're used to giving to our students all that we can do to help them be better people, not just teaching them skills, but helping them to grow up to be good citizens and good people. And I think God wanted me to be a teacher. And so part of being a teacher is being a humanitarian. If you're a true teacher, let's put it that way. Teaching
Mhm.
is not just your job, it's your career, your passion. Then you are equally a humanitarian because you want to help people. So I think, like I said, from a very young age, I really wanted to be a dancer, singer, and actress, to be honest with you. But I had problems with my knee, so that kind of didn't walk for 5 years of my life as a kid. So that kind of ended the dancing part. But like I said, my family all were teachers, and it was a natural thing that I became a teacher. But I've never regretted it. I'm still a teacher, even though I'm retired from the classroom. There's so many other ways you can teach. I have a
Mhm.
YouTube channel. I teach through that. I teach through all the anthologies that I've been in my books. Even if my books are fiction, I create real characters that teach life lessons and how you can
Mhm.
survive and how you can get through anything. And
And I
so
think we're
that's
also
what I love to do.
teaching. And I think we're also teaching because you and I edit a lot of chapters in a
Yes.
lot of books, and we're constantly looking at the words and the messages, but then we're helping the authors we're kind of like, when you're washing clothes and you have to kind of like squeeze them and twist them and turn them to get all that water out. I think that that's what we do with authors or co-authors. We kind of like just twist them and so that we can get all the juicy stories out of them so that they can truly inspire people. And I'm hoping that they're learning from our guidance, don't you think?
Well, we're both certified coaches. I know you're a coach, and so am I. And that was another thing. I had to learn not to talk so much, but to learn to listen, which is hard for a teacher to do because we talk. But when you listen to people, you can help them tell their stories. And like I said, I've had so many authors, and you have too. I don't know what to write. I said, well, just tell me about yourself. And then when they got done, I said, you just wrote your book. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you've
Mm-hmm.
told me. Now just put it down in words. It's
Right.
easy. Just talk from your
Mhm.
heart. And that's what our book is about, leading with your heart and soul, speaking out with your heart and soul.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so and I'm so proud of this book. You and Caroline McCock and I did this book with our other 25 co-authors. We worked so hard on this book. I know we're going to do our book launch on the 28th, so I'm
Yay.
excited about that. But this is one of our big passion projects, and we're so proud of it.
Yes, we are very proud. And what we're trying to do is invite you to come and join us because it's time to celebrate the stories, the messages, the humanitarian work that 28 co authors in this book have been working on in supporting the communities around the world, not just local, but this is like
Yes.
around the world. And and then you need to connect with us. And if your heart is in humanitarian work and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I start? Well, this is your chance. You can meet other humanitarians who are doing the work, and then you can ask them and make the connections there. Don't
Right.
you think?
Like I said, you don't have to start your own project. You can join some project that already is out there and be a part of that, like Leaders of All Nations International, a great humanitarian project. And we're
Exactly.
both very passionate about that and very active in that group now. In fact, I'm the global goodwill ambassador for Aloni, and you're one of the ambassadors in education. So we
Yes.
work through other organizations to help and give
Yes.
from our heart and soul.
And we keep giving, and we just do multiple things all the time, but that's a good thing. So I just want to say that here is my dear, dear sister, Ambassador Dr. Randi D. Ward. And her chapter is called Being a Humanitarian Educator with a Heart of Gold. Connect with her, reach out. She has received many, many, many awards and continues to receive them. So, well known internationally. And if you need her to support you in editing, she's an editor. You can hire her and bring her on board. And of course, we have more projects that are coming that you need to stay tuned because they're going to be fun, exciting, innovative, a little different from what we've been doing. So you need to stay tuned to find out what is our next secret project coming up. But one of the things that we want to do, you see, in September 28th, we have the ebook launch, which is via Zoom. So register, come and join us. But then we will have our, let me get the other one. We will have our live paperback launch on November 23rd. So if you want to join us, we're going to be here in Dallas, and it's Global Visionaries Convention. A lot of things are happening. Exciting things are happening. Everything's bigger in Texas, so we joined a lot of things, like we have the Alive and Beautiful runway where we have cancer survivors walking the runway, so we can celebrate and we can support those that are still battling cancer. And then it's Authors National Month, so we're going to be giving awards to authors and recognizing their amazing books that they have published. We have the Educational Luminaries. It's a group of individuals that are revolutionizing the educational system, and they're coming to our event, and they'll be here. And then, of course, we're going to have Leaders of All Nation International. They're basically in over 189 countries. So you need to come because the connections are amazing. You never know what will be, what will be born out of those connections. And like I said, we're going to have our live book launch on November 23rd. Just a whole lot of stuff happening. And of course, we're going to have fun, a lot of fun. We're going to have our gala. So be ready to come and celebrate and dance a little bit, of course. So, what message do you want to give people that are wanting to become humanitarians and they're still like thinking about that idea?
Well, there's all kinds of ways that you can become a humanitarian just by connecting with people, even doing just an act of kindness. If you do one act of kindness a day, showing compassion and empathy for people, because if you put yourself in other people's shoes, you'll have a better understanding of how to help them. And just serving the greater good. Find ways to support a charity, even work at a soup table sometime, help some homeless people, donate clothes. There's all kinds of things. I mean, little things that you can do that are considered humanitarian work. And if you just do any of these, then you are contributing to a more compassionate, connected, and thriving world. Every little act is important, guys. So don't minimize anything you're doing as saying I'm not doing enough, or my work doesn't count. Yes, it does. As long as you do it with your heart and soul and with kindness and love, you're making a difference in this world, one person at a time.
Mm-hmm. It's truly one person at a time. I mean, and you never know. It's like, even if I help women and men and children that have cancer, like the other day, I received a message from a friend that this lady and a young child, they were hit by another car. It was like head on, right? And they were in the hospital, so they were asking for prayers. So then, I turn on a candle and I'm praying for them. And at the same time, because I collect toys, I do toy drives. And I told her, I said, let me know, because they didn't know if he was going to make it or not. I said, if he does make it, let me know, because I want to go visit the child and take him some gifts. So it's like, we're available to support anyone other than just children that have cancer. Like, I'm willing to go and bring a smile to their face and their heart, especially after a tragic accident,
Yes.
I mean, we're there.
Yes.
We're there in so
Yes.
many ways.
Yes. Every little act of kindness, as I said, act of love, is so important and so needed today, because there's a lot of evil out there, and we need to fight that with every ounce of breath we have, to try to
Mm-hmm.
make this a better world. And we can, but we have to unite to do it too, to make
Yes.
it really powerful.
Mm-hmm. And
So
I think
join
that
us.
coming together like we do, in this book, coming together at the ebook launch, coming together at the event, and not even just here, but anywhere that we meet, like when we met in Manila, and hopefully we'll meet. I think the next one is in Africa. And when we make
And yeah,
connections, I mean, you meet people, and then that's where you can actually try to figure out, okay, how do I support somebody else, or how can somebody else support me, so
yes,
that together we're growing and impacting bigger. No.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I love
Well
that
said.
word, act of kindness, that you
Yes,
said, right?
yes,
I think that's important to remember.
very important.
So I'm excited that you're coming to Dallas. Yay.
Yes,
So for those
yes.
of you that are
I've been,
joining us,
yeah, I haven't been to Dallas for years, so I know it's grown in a very different city, but I can't wait.
yeah. Well, for those of you that are joining us, we're going to do a city tour in Fort Worth. And there's a restaurant out here that we're going to go make our cowboy hats. So come and join us. And it is Texas. So we're going to dress up like cowgirls and cowboys. And if you don't have a cowboy hat, it's okay, because you can make it. You're going to have fun at this restaurant. It's a bar restaurant. We're going to dance. We're going to make our hats and just have that city tour in the Fort Worth area. And of course, we'll be going to Dallas. So come and join us. You can still register. It's not too late to register. And I want to say something, Dr. Randi, for those of you that are wondering, why are they charging if it's charity? And I'm going to tell you, we're charging, there's a fee, because this is our charity event where we collect money so that we can support others in need. Okay. And we have amazing sponsors that are speakers, panelists, and then if you purchase your general ticket, you are also supporting us and supporting someone in need. So keep that in mind, that everything that we're collecting is going out to someone in need. For example,
Yeah,
Life
there's
and
no
Beautiful.
profit. It's a nonprofit
It's a
thing. Exactly.
nonprofit. Yes.
Yes.
So with me, I help people with cancer, children, adults, and children. And Leaders of All Nation, what they do is they help. They're going to build a school in Africa. So know that in any contribution that you're making to this event, it's going towards the charity.
Right.
So,
and that's part of being a true humanitarian, by helping these groups.
exactly.
That's another way you can help, with just a little bit of money to help make a difference.
Yes. So we're going to put the link for our ebook launch. Come and join us. And then I'm going to put the link for our Global Visionaries Convention that you're going to love, whether you're a leader, innovator, educator, entrepreneur. This is the place to be. So we will see you here in Dallas very, very soon. And again, love you, Dr. Randi. And I don't know if you have last minute message that you want to give before we leave.
Well, my message, my life philosophy, which is copyrighted, is believe in yourself. Don't dream big, dream bigger. The sky is the limit, so reach for the stars. So that's how I've lived my life. And if you live your life that way, you're going to be pretty happy, And if you're happy, then you're more likely to want to help other people become happy like you are too. And I think that's another reason I help people, because I'm so happy. I want everybody else to feel like I am,
I know. It gratifies us to be able to give and see somebody else be happy. Yeah. So again, thank you. Thank you so much. And I will see you in Dallas. And then for those of you that are watching, make sure you like, comment, ask questions. And of course, we want you to share it, because you never know who is waiting for this conversation, so that we can reach them, we can inspire them, give them the confidence, and help them step into their greatness. So
absolutely.
Until next time. Thank you.
God bless you, honey. See you later.
See you.
Thanks for tuning in to PowerTalk Productions with Dr. B. We hope today's episode inspires you to elevate your business and life. Want more visibility and impact? Advertise your business on our show. We're also looking for guests to share their stories and expertise. For sponsorships or interviews, contact us directly. Let's shine together and make a lasting impact. Thanks for connecting with Dr. B, the ultimate legacy builder. Until next time, dare to be you. Step into your greatness and leave a lasting legacy.